The three financial truths which I learned at the age of 17. Hello and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Bevin. And I learned so much about finance, all that stuff. I started making money when I was 17. Okay. ഇപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെ കഥ ഓക്കെ ഞാൻ 14 ആയിരുന്നപ്പോൾ ഫിറ്റ്നസ് കയറി. By the time I was 17, I was making a good amount of money. I'll say later on in the video. Now, our first topic. Do not take a student loan for your education. For that, I need to call one of my roommates. His name is Ashish. So he took a student loan, so I'm gonna let him talk. Alright, bro. This is Ashish. Okay,
Hi guys,
do some introduction. What do you study? All that stuff. Your age, all that stuff.
I'm Ashish, 19, studying BTech in same university as Bevin.
Yeah. Okay, now give them the process on how did you take the student loan, all that stuff.
So, in India today, if you want to take a student loan, you have to go a website called Vidya Lakshmi portal, and you have to apply bank loan, what amount, in which university you are studying, from what time your university started, and in which bank you want to apply the student loan. After you apply for student loan, you will take a slip. They will give a slip. You have to take that slip to the bank, and they will run the process. After some time, they will come to your house to like talk with your parents, what job they do, like, and all. Then
Yeah, to tell about the interest, all that stuff. After 5 years, they increase interest. Yeah, tell about the financial part.
So the interest basically depends on which bank. Like some banks have 9.5% and some banks have above or below. So at first they will give you a amount. Like if the college fees is 8 lakhs and you take a student loan of 8 lakhs, they will give a time, like your college is ending, of your college has a duration of 4 years. So after 4 years they will give a 1 extra year, and then from the 6th year the interest will starts like building up for your student loan.
Yeah.
So it's better you to, if you take a student loan, it's better you to like close it under the 5th year, so the interest does not get built up. Yeah.
And thing is, bro, like, so the time span is really less if you really think about it.
Yeah.
So like the student loan is like 8 lakhs something, right?
Yeah.
So let's say 4 years university. After the fifth year is that gap year. Then the 6th year. How can these people expect a student who just passed out in a year make 8 lakhs in it? So do you really think other people should be taking student loans? Do you think it's like a really
I don't
smart?
really recommend taking student loans.
Yeah, he's literally a person who took student loan. I have actually never met someone who took student loans. I've been hearing around student loan, and I'm seeing you take a student loan. So there's someone who has experience taking a student loan, and he's recommending you not to take a student loan, and even any kind of loans, bro. EMI, car loan, then fucking people rent out money to buy shoes and shit. Bro, are you dumb? What? That's literally I'm asking. Like, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. There's a dichotomy. Our parents say, നിങ്ങൾ independent ആയിട്ട് ജീവിക്കണം, you should be independent people. Guess where do they push us? To a job. Do you really think a job is independent? You're depending on another person for your salary. And taking loans are considered independent. How the fuck is that independent? Engane? I literally don't understand. Like, taking a loan is literally getting debt, asking for debt, and you know how much is the debt? It's in trillions. Student loan debt. There's this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. So in one of those pages, it's showing the graph every single year. So in India, you know the population, right? So like calculate like that. How many people are taking student loans, and all that stuff. Did some of your friends also take student loans?
Yeah, like in my friends group,
Yeah.
like 9 out of 10 have took student loan.
9 out of 10
Yeah,
people.
took student loan.
So more money to the bank, basically. It's like, do you think it's crazy? Like they expect you in 1 year to pay that big amount plus interest.
The crazy thing is that people think it's normal to take a student loan.
That's the point, bro. People think it's normal.
Mm.
Bro, I come from UAE, alright? The reason why I didn't do my education in UAE is because of this thing, student loan. How normal it is. Exactly what this guy said. How normal it is. I was speaking to my mom, and എന്നെ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വിടണ്ടായിരുന്നു. She literally wanted me to study back in UAE. So she was like, no, don't go to Bangalore, oh, dangerous. So I was like, okay, then let's study here. Then I told, how are you going to afford it? She shrugged her shoulders. She was like, take a student loan. I saw it. I already knew about this financial stuff, okay? Like when I was 16, 17, I was really into money. Then I got to know about this financial stuff. Then I was like, I was scared. I was surprised. Then I was like, okay, shit, I'm coming India, bro. I'm not taking a student loan. I'm not starting my life with a negative. I don't want to be under debt. So yeah, that's the advice from Ashish. Thanks for joining. Yeah, appreciate it, man. They'll thank you. Oh yeah, tell about your dream as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm a mechanical engineering student. So my goal is little bit related to mechanical stuff. I want to build machines like robots and all to help people. Like my main goal is to help farmers. Like in India, in India, like most of the farmers, 90% of the farmers are in debt also.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. They also take loans and stuff.
Yeah, for
okay.
the like crops and all. And day by day it's increasing because they can't afford, because you can't work alone in a like such a area.
Yeah.
In farms you
True,
need
true.
people, you need to pay them, so it costs very much high for them. So I build robots like machines to help them out, so that single person can like control everything
Yeah.
in such area to do farming and some farming and all.
So that's his dream, boys, to be an entrepreneur who helps farmers with his mechanical engineering skills.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for the guidance. To my voice, Ashish. See you. All right, now the second topic. Invest in you. You need to realize something. Consuming is good. Consuming is namukku nallada, because when you consume, you take action. That's how it works. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റിയിൽ ഒരു discipline mentality ഉണ്ട്. Don't consume, take action, bro. If you don't consume, you can't take action. But there is also like another part. People consume a lot and they don't take action. What you should be doing, which I also did, was I consumed a lot. That's how I led to taking action. ഈ ഞാൻ സെൽഫ് ഇംപ്രൂവ്മെൻറ്റ് തുടങ്ങിയത് ഒരു ദിവസം കൊണ്ടൊന്നും അല്ല. It took me so much time. തുടങ്ങാൻ തന്നെ, to start, I had to consume a lot. I have to literally binge watch content to start self improvement. So you have to invest in yourself. How do you invest in yourself? Buy books, listen to podcasts, buy courses. And if you need free courses, there is this website. It's called gumroad.com. gumroad.com. And I'm not affiliated with this website or anything. In this website, you can get free courses like on how to make money, social skills, books, all that stuff. If you really go into the rabbit hole in that website, you'll get stuff for free. And the top link in the description also is a gumroad.com website, which is my paid program. Second link in the description is a free workout plan for you. So go to the website gumroad.com, invest in yourself, get free stuff. You can pay as well. You can pay for other creators if you think their product is really valuable. And stop buying luxury right now. Udupu, shoes, EMI phones, bro. I've seen dumbasses, bro. They buy iPhone 17, all that stuff with EMI. For what? To play video games. The fuck? If you're a content creator, എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും വീഡിയോ ക്വാളിറ്റി ഇൻക്രീസ് ചെയ്യണം, അതൊക്കെ ഓക്കെ. പക്ഷേ ഇങ്ങനെ ഷൂസ്, ഷർട്ട്, ഐ നോ പീപ്പിൾ ബ്രോ, അവർ പറയും ഫിറ്റ്നസ്സിന് അവർക്ക് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പൈസ ഇല്ല. ബട്ട് ഇഫ് യു ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് ദ ഷൂസ്, ഇറ്റ്സ് എക്സ്പെൻസീവ്. ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് ദ ഫോൺ, ഇറ്റ്സ് എക്സ്പെൻസീവ്. ഇതിനെല്ലാം പൈസയുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ഫിറ്റ്നസ് സ്വന്തമായിട്ട് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പൈസ ഇല്ല. ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ യുവർ സെൽഫ്. സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ബൈയിങ് ഓൾ ദിസ് ഷിറ്റ്. ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ യുവർ ഹെൽത്ത് മാക്സ്. ബൈ എക്സ്പെൻസീവ് ഫുഡ്, റെഡ് മീറ്റ്, ഓർഗൻസ്. ഇതെല്ലാം നിങ്ങളുടെ ഹെൽത്ത് ഇൻക്രീസ് ചെയ്യും. ബൈ എക്സ്പെൻസീവ് ഫുഡ്, ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ യുവർ സെൽഫ്. അടുത്തത്, ലേൺ ഹൗ ടു മേക്ക് മണി. ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാനൊരു സ്റ്റോറി പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. ഞാൻ ഇൻട്രോയിൽ കുറച്ച് എഡ്ജ് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു, ഇപ്പോൾ സ്റ്റോറി പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. So when I was 14, I got into fitness. And by the time I was 17, I was making 50 dirhams a week, which is 1,200 rupees a week by the time I was 17. So with that money, I would buy protein and stuff like meat and stuff. And that in a way made me independent. That was basically my first business. I didn't even know that was my business. So what I did was, I made workout plans, I started coaching people. I even coached one of my teachers, bro. In my school, I coached one of my teachers in her fitness journey. That's how beautiful it was. That's what made me independent, because I controlled the variables. I controlled the sales. I controlled the money. I controlled everything. That made me independent. And it gave me a sense of like proudness, this confidence as well, because I started making money, and with that money I started buying red meat, organs, chicken and stuff like that. I didn't have to depend on my parents too much. Of course I had to depend on them, but it reduced, and I was so proud of myself. And I started buying chains and stuff with that money. Like, that's the dumb part of me. I wish if I didn't you know what, I wish if I did. If I didn't make that mistake, I wouldn't be able to say this to you. So stop spending on luxuries and learn how to make money. And this is like the simple framework on how to make money. It is simple but not easy. The framework is really simple. Number one, you get experience in a skill which you love. For me, it was fitness and coaching and speaking, communication. I really love speaking. I got experience in that skill. Oh, I also did a TED talk, by the way, so I got more experience. I got experience in a skill which I loved: fitness, coaching, talking. I got obsessed about it. I started watching so many podcasts, videos, edits, all of that stuff on fitness, on speaking, storytelling, communication. I got obsessed over it, and then I sold it. So I went up to people, I said, bro, I'm doing like a fitness coaching program, do you want to join? That's all I said. I didn't beg for their money, because to be real, if you make a lot of money right now, it wouldn't change your life that much. You're young, you're dumb. If you get too much money, it's going to amplify who you are. Let's say you're a dumbass who doesn't even know how to make good financial decisions. If you are given $1 million right now, you would ruin your life. That's why, you know, all these young kids of these rich billionaires, millionaires, they all end up like shit. They all end up druggies. If I get $1 million right now, I would invest all of that into my fitness journey. But the rest, I would probably fuck it up, bro. I'm being honest. I have like maybe 1 year, 2 years of financial intelligence or stuff. I read financial books. One thing I know for a fact, I will invest into my fitness, health, looks maxing, all that stuff. I'll invest. But the rest of the money, it's going to end up on parties probably. I know myself. So for me, my goal is to make so much money over the span of 10 years by being more financially free, by getting older. So as a man, the more you get older, the more financially, like, you'll get that common sense, bro. So when you're like 20, 19, you're like a dumbass who parties and drinks and you spends money on like random junk food and shit, bro. The moment you start getting older, you think, okay, it's bad for me, I shouldn't spend for this, like that. So my goal is to get rich slow. So a couple of weeks back, എൻ്റെ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഐ നീഡ് ടു മേക്ക് മണി ആസ് ഫാസ്റ്റ് ആസ് പോസിബിൾ. എനിക്കിപ്പോൾ പൈസ ഉണ്ടാക്കണം. then I realized പൈസ ഈ ഏജിൽ അത്ര ബെനിഫിഷ്യൽ ആവില്ല. ഇറ്റ് വോണ്ട് ബി. You need to learn how to make money, how to make cash flow, how to save money, how to invest money. And investing money is not on stocks or crypto, stuff like that. Investing is in yourself. You're the biggest investment you can make. The biggest investment is this. Do you know what is the biggest difference between a millionaire and a poor person? Knowledge. That's basically the only difference. If you knew how to make $1 million, you would act on it. Right? So the biggest investment is in yourself. Click and watch this video, and the top link in the description is my paid program. Second link is a free workout plan for you. And never forget, become simply the all-rounder. Subscribe, by the way. Share, goodbye. Mwah.